Victory Dust Starfighters, my name is Carlin Jones, and this is a Starfighter full episode review. And today we are continuing the Mighty Ducks. This is episode 2 of the Mighty Ducks show called Game Changers. You know what? I don't think from episode 1 I ever said what the episode was, what it's called. But obviously in the description you can see what it is. So this is episode 2, and this episode is called Dusters. So I am excited. I'm just happy to finally watch something hockey related that's like for entertainment, like an actual TV show based on hockey. There's a show that's new that came out on Netflix. I forgot what it's called. That is like hockey related, but it's like not hockey related. Like it's hockey related, but it's just like it's like their lives, and they're just kind of like doing whatever. Whereas this is hockey. Like everything that they're talking about is related to hockey, and they're on the ice a lot of the time, and they're trying to learn plays or whatever. It's hockey. The other one I didn't feel like it was hockey, so I kind of just stopped watching it. But I am excited to continue this with episode 2. I think the casting for this show so far is pretty good. I love Lauren Graham as like the mom. Emilio Estevez is still Coach Bombay. Well, he's not really Coach Bombay. He's like this asshole prick, which is kind of weird. But so far, I love the casting of the kids. I don't know if I like them as characters. I like the one who's always like trying to speak for his like podcast or whatever. I forgot his name, but I like him as a character so far. But yeah, I think so far like all the casting has been on point. I think cinematography, I think is fine. A lot of it, there are some things that are noticeable. The general rule for lighting, especially in the industry, is like if it's noticeable on camera or like when you watch it, then it's like it's okay lighting, or some would even say it's not good lighting. But some of it that was noticeable was just like they're trying to make it noticeable, like they're trying to be a little bit extra, which is fine. It's all art. But yeah, I'm excited to hopefully we'll get to see them actually play some hockey. Now, I was just saying before when I got this episode ready to go, I was thinking that I'll be damn if this team doesn't lose every single hockey game. I'll be damn, because literally from the end of that first episode, no one knew how to skate. No one was like skating. They could barely skate on the ice. Like, how are they expected to play against these teams that are, from what this league is telling me it's full of parents that are like gearing their kids to be that next level of hockey player. Like, scouts are watching, like, like this is the P12, P14 upper brackets or whatever, upper leagues, and you could possibly be in the juniors, or you could possibly go to college and get this full ride scholarship. And now that I think about that, the whole scholarship thing, Lauren Graham's character said, like, your kid has like 0% chance of playing professionally. Yeah, that's true. I mean, that could be true. You honestly don't know that, but they can still get scholarships somewhere, right? Like, they can still 100% get scholarships somewhere. There are Division 3, 2, and 1 hockey out there that will more likely be happy to take some of these kids, especially if they're built for hockey and they've been playing long enough. So I don't know. It's all good, interesting conversations, and we're totally going to get into that, and maybe hopefully talk a little bit more about why hockey is losing popularity throughout the U.S. and a little bit throughout I'm not going to say throughout the world, because I don't know how the world feels about hockey, but I do know how America feels about hockey, so because that's where I live. So hopefully we'll get into more of that. So this is episode 2, season 1, episode 2, of the Mighty Ducks Game Changers, and this episode is called Dusters. This episode is 32 minutes and 58 seconds, which is a lot shorter than the first episode. But, hey, that's what it is. All right, so let's get into it. The episode will start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm watching a recap. I don't know why there's recaps. I agree with Lauren Graham's character, and I also agree with that guy's character. It just depends what league he's playing in. This is honestly a league that are full of kids who are legit contenders and will get scholarships and will go to juniors and things like that. Yeah, dude, don't even bother. I know you love the game of hockey. You just want to play the game of hockey. But you would literally be the worst one. You will cause them games. Well, it doesn't matter. If you want to play, just play. But honestly, just find a different league for him to play in. Coach A. This is very cutty. Like, there's like a lot of cuts in the scene. I'm sure that's designed, though. You look at what kids watch today, it's most of the stuff on social media is just cuts and cuts and cuts, and it just gets straight to the point. They can suck it. I'm not I'm not opposed to this idea. I think it's important for them to all. Yeah, I like his character. I'm not opposed by that idea she gave, because I do think they do need to spend time with each other and get to know each other and figure out what positions y'all want to play, and who's doing first shift, who's doing second. But y'all need to skate, especially if y'all don't know how to. Ew. Should you be playing a hockey then? That audio sync did not match up as ADR. ADR is a film thing where they film someone else listening to someone talk, but they're not really talking, and that actor went into like a sound booth to lip her dialogue. I agree with that. I agree. I think the pandemic, when it first started from here in America, I wasn't really that scared because everyone in the world was going through it together. And that made me feel a lot more comfortable with it. Like, it's not just me. Like, I know other people are going through hard times, and there's just, I don't know, made me feel comfortable. Are you a defenseman? You might lose it. No, I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Hmm. Just gotta understand, they gotta play hockey. Seriously, they can't skate. They don't know how. The, the lights are off. Working with kid actors is so interesting. Because they're always like, they can only work like 6 hours throughout the day. So any scenes they have, as a, if you're on crew, you gotta like move your ass. Because they're like, time is wasting. They're not gonna be able to be here. They gotta go to tutoring. I'm gonna use that. Well, y'all still work together. Well, at least I think. It's nice of her. How tall is he? I don't know. Either she's tall or he's short as hell. Not saying there's not any good hockey players that are like short. Plenty of. There's what's his name? Who's on the Bruins is like 5'9", right? And he's like killing it. safer. Let's do this at the end of practice. We still gotta practice. Why is he just standing? Is he? They can't skate. I'll be damned if they win anything. Well, this is, once again, they're not telling us what type of league this is. If it's like a recreational league that's like for, you know, like beginner levels or, just fun, then it doesn't matter for the regular season. Every team would make the playoffs because that's like a rule. I don't understand why he hates. Listen, there is no real pucks if y'all can't skate. It's not a black disc of death. Y'all are wearing bubbles, right? Bubbles is a short term for those little helmets that the miners wear. There's like a full cage helmet that college players wear, and then sometimes they wear bubbles too, which are like the full helmet that are like glass, plastic glass. Yeah, yeah. They don't bother his way. It seems like she would rather the kids not play hockey. And if they do choose to play it, then hey, we'll just go slow at it. Congrats. Very polite young man. Should have gave him the award for shortest defenseman. He's got a point. They still don't know how to skate. Oh, buddy. Oh. Yeah, I love this music. Look at Bombay. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Like, why does he not like hockey anymore? I don't see how you go from growing up with your father playing hockey, having these really great memories with your dad on this pond, and then coaching a pee-wee hockey team and growing with that team as a family for like years, and taught them to how to play hockey, have them won trophies, a championship, gold medals. And then after that, 20-ish, 30-ish years later, 20-ish years later, you just hate hockey. And it's not even mentioning that you actually play professionally. Oh, God. That's not true. He was in those skates in the 90s and in the late 90s. Donald Dan, what's his name? Who was played on the Stars? Who's like a center? What's wrong with the new Ducks? I still don't understand why they don't like them. Like that attitude the coach has in preparing the kids. Yes, it's serious, but it just depends what type of league they're playing in. I highly I just don't understand it. There's not much logic. It's still a fun show. Yeah, it's not a thing. Uh, you realize he's a kid, right? Wait, all that shit. There's enough equipment in the Lost and Found for everyone. If that's the case, just donate that shit if no one's gonna claim it. Who loses a hockey stick? Who loses any hockey equipment? You know how expensive that shit is? And then listen, I know, like, I'm sure some hockey equipment goes missing, but that's like $300 for like a hockey stick. You're not losing that. No kid is losing it and not paying the price for it for their with their parents harassing them or scolding them. Well, I'm sure she heard you guys now. That's what I'm saying. Who loses this shit? Oh, God. Yeah, this nigga need to get off the team. I'm sorry. Excuse my language. I can't. This dude is like Aberman from the original. Aberman was trash. Aberman didn't do nothing but make people laugh. Wait, okay. I'm not even going to question it. So this must be Minnesota. There's like multiple ice rinks. Is this going to be like their home ice? Oh, look, she's wearing a Minnesota hoodie. So yeah, they're definitely in Minnesota. I want to go to Minnesota. I heard it actually has like top 4 best economy. Oh, cool. That's favoritism. Come on. Did we all take a vote on that? All right, who's our alternative captains? Okay, not you. Tight. That's so cool. I want to do some sports commentary. Bro, he can't skate. He cannot skate. Yo. Do not take face off. Sit down. You can't skate. Who's the other team? They didn't have like an intro. No, Coop, you don't got this. No. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he's so positive. Yo, they don't know how to skate. That's the thing with there was a video of that happened that the NHL captured. Cornerback from the NFL, Jalen Ramsey, who I'm a fan of, said that he can play in the NHL like tomorrow and it'll be easy. Every other pro is like, "Have you ever skated before?" He's like, "No," and you're like, "Dude, it's literally impossible for you to do that." Damn, that's come on. Move, goalie. Shit. We can blame the goalie for this game. Tripping call. Goalie's not doing anything. Oh, that's a penalty. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. That's interference, and you can put charging. That's a major. What in the living fuck? Weak ass move. I would have blocked that shit. How is he sweating? He's not even skating. Why do you have ice on you? You're not doing anything out there. Yeah, but no kid wants to fucking lose. You're cussing a lot in this episode. She said hell, now he said ass. What position does she play? Yeah, you teach your team how to skate. That's for starters. And then honestly, he's not that good of a skater either. No, maybe I'm just being too harsh. All right. Well, no, let me take that back. He was able to do that. Okay. Hey, more than what I can do. I don't understand why they just didn't do this at the first practice. But that's the thing. Even if y'all do this, there's no way you're winning a game this season. You're going to have to do this every single day for the next few years to get comfortable skating. Especially as defensemen. It doesn't make sense. Oh, that's the episode? Whoa. That was like 28 minutes. Well, that was super quick. Why was the first episode so long? This seemed... Well, I mean... I enjoyed the episode, but it's like... It was just so much shorter than the first one. It almost felt like a webisode. That's interesting. Takeaways from the episode? I mean... I'll be damned if they ever win a game, honestly. Yeah, they don't know how to skate. That's pretty important to play hockey. And then even with that, even if somehow magically, which we all know they're going to, if somehow magically y'all became experts at skating during the course of the season, now you have to learn how to shoot the puck. You have to now learn how to handle the puck, how to deke with the puck, how to pass with the puck. And you have to do this with your head up. This is why they are saying if you haven't done this since you were a kid till now, why bother? There's a reason why they say that. Now, granted, depending on the league, if you want to play hockey, just play hockey. It doesn't... If you love the sport, then play the sport. That's what it's there for. Hockey is a fun sport. It's a team sport. It works on team building and all that stuff. But there's no way... Like, I don't know. I'm just confused on what type of league this is. Because on one hand, if these kids are able to be in this league, it's like, okay, maybe this isn't that kind of high caliber league that I'm thinking that certain kid hockey leagues are. But then on the other hand, how the Ducks are portrayed and how the parents are treating their kids throughout the course of the season. Maybe it is. I don't know. There's not enough information going around in this show to tell me what it is. In the original movies, like Mighty Ducks 1, it was just, I think that was just a recreational league. Like any kid can play it, any team. Every team made, well, that's not true, because I remember there was like a newspaper in the movie that was like, Ducks make the playoffs, which that doesn't make sense either. You would think it's a kid's sport, or it's a kid's league. Every team should make the playoffs. You don't want to make kids feel that bad, right? Am I right? Because there is no one, because in all honesty, there is no one on the Ducks, and I'm talking about in the first movie, there's no one on the Ducks besides Banks that was good enough to be like, oh, you can totally get some type of scholarship playing hockey, or you can totally go play juniors playing hockey, or get invited to like a secret camp for like P12s or P14s playing hockey. There was no one that good enough. No one even remotely close to being that good. Not even Charlie. And when D2 came around, honestly, they still weren't really good enough. Banks was, Cat was, but that's it, honestly. And Bolton he just had a crazy powerful shot. That's it. I don't think they were that good as what they were. I mean, if you know the sport of hockey, you know how it's played and all the X's and O's and stuff like that. The Mighty Ducks movie franchise doesn't do any of that. They don't show any of that. They don't show like what's happening and things of that nature. Like in this episode, there was a clear charging call that just didn't happen, and I didn't see any linesmen making any calls or anything. So, I mean, it's a TV show, right? It's just Disney, but that's just what it is. I don't know what else to tell you. But all right. Well, that was the episode, as quick as it was, which was surprising. Yeah, that was like 28 minutes, honestly. It was 28 minutes. I thought it would be a lot longer. But yeah, that was season 1, episode 2. The episode's called Dusters. Don't know why it's called Dusters. But yeah, if you'd like to recommend me a show to watch a show along with you, because that's what this series is for, so you never have to watch TV alone. Please subscribe, like the video, and comment below what you would like for me to watch with you. Or maybe, something you just want me to watch. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I watched this on Disney Plus. I forgot to say that. This is the show can only be watched on Disney Plus. So please go on Disney Plus and pay for a subscription to watch the show. If you don't want to pay for it, you don't want to watch it, then you can just listen to me talk about it, which is totally cool too. So with that said, that is the full review. I'll see you on the next one. Victory or Death Star Fighters.